So a great match in prospect, both teams being in outstanding form in the early parts of the season. Bradford 2 outstanding Challenge Cup wins, and of course, as I said, already said, the Saints have beaten Wigan and the Brisbane Broncos. They couldn't have a better start. Run through the teams for you. The Bulls have at full-back Spruce, on the wings Vicona and Withers. In the centres, Naylor and Regan. The half-backs, the four brothers. The front row, Garner, Lowe's, McDermott. The back three, Peacock, Gartner and Forshaw. The interchange players for the Bulls are Deacon, Fielder, Wilkinson and Anderson. The Saints have at full-back Wellens, on the wings Hoppy and Sullivan. In the centre, Stewart and Newell. Half-backs, Martin and Long. The front row, Shields, Cunningham and Fairley. The back three, McDonald, Tickle, McDonald, Nickel and Joint. And coming off the bench will be Yonkers, Hall, Stankovic and Hyan. Today's match official is Russell Smith, and the Bulls set the stall out in their first defensive set, deny Saints any space and finish up bundling the man into touch with a three-man tackle. Really slammed him in. Henry Paul spreads it. Oh, this is Naylor with a chance. Almost outside Stewart. Good tackle from Stewart, didn't panic. Vicona in early. Joined in with the tackling. Saints with that really condensed defence. McDermott drifts back into the rough. Short side. Peacock. Oh, Peacock does well. Difficult man to put down. Saints drawn right in. Spread is on. Robbie Paul. We go to Regan. Here's Regan. Looks inside. Decides to hold. Good judgment from Regan. Nothing on really there for Michael Withers. As he've offloaded chances now. Oh, Robbie Paul. Bit of virtuosity. Well, we saw Danny Orr for Castleford put exactly the same play on. I don't think Regan was expecting it because he had to think about it. It was only a metre from the line. Ended up with the ball in his hand, just about to light a woodbine up, then decided he had to go for the line. 4 points on the Bulls' first set. And Joyce gets his team around him. And a lot of talking going on. So Henry Paul, being in a standing kicking form, strikes it, looks good. Oh! It's good enough. A big crowd here at Valley Parade. I should say going on for the 12,000-13,000. Not a lot of travelling Saints supporters that I can see. So Sean Long gets us away, 4 minutes gone. Catcher is Spruce. McDermott comes forward. Good tackle from Shields. Two big fellas together. This time Vangana. Vangana keeps going. He's an handful. Well, that's off. Sure, that's interference from Joint. Forshaw with that drift back into the ruck, tying the defence up. This is Gartner. Well, Gartner's running the left channel, Peacock's running the right channel. Lowe's again to the short side. Regan just almost inside. Shields tackle. Henry Paul goes high. Sullivan underneath it. Wellens underneath it. Well taken Wellens. Never took his eye off the ball. But a good chase from Robbie Paul. Sullivan. Oh, Henry Paul cleaned him out. Spotted Sullivan were going to drift. And buy some time up, that's an offload. Off it. Beats fairly. Good running. Oh, good running from Vicona. Well, shaping up to be what we expected. Oh, Spruce almost away. Peacock comes forward, gets rid of one, keeps going. Ripping out, goes Mr. Smith. Oh no, you're giving offside. He's giving the penalty there. Must have been offside. So, the Bulls keep the pressure on. McDermott, first hit up, makes good yards, makes extra 2 or 3 metres after first contact, turns the defence. That's a skinny 10. Robbie Paul into Van Garner. Van Garner almost gets his hands free. Giant of a fella. Forshaw comes late on that ball. The Bulls looking very organised and committed, determined to use the ball. Short side again, McDermott looks for a support, finds Laws. It was a looping pass, but Laws had time to take it. Oh, Naylor almost over on his knees. Spreads on now, not the best pass. Spruce does well to tidy it up. Robbie Paul turns Gartner inside, Gartner to Henry. Oh, it's good stuff this, Cavalier football. Last tackle. That's holding down, no question. Hoppy wouldn't release. Wanted too long. And the Bulls elect to go for the posts. Paul finds it up. Oh, that's better than his first one. Perfectly judged, struck well. 2 points the minute it left his boots. For the Bulls, 8-0 up. Saints hardly been in the game. Long. Good kick, high, hanging, Spruce catches, Van Garner, offloads, Gartner. Well, the Bulls got so many tricks up the sleeve, so many options now. That's a good tackle from Cunningham on Forshaw. Spread on, Robbie Paul, looks for a step. Van Garner. Good pair of hands on him. This time. Shields comes up, kills the ball. That's a good tackle from Sean Long. May have been a little bit tight. But it was a good tackle. Took man and ball. High contact goes Mr. Smith. That seems to take a long time to make that decision. It wasn't really a swinging arm. It was no more than eye contact. Van Garner comes running. Cunningham comes in and passes him back to the touchline. There goes Withers. Withers brings it in field, 15 metres, 20 metres from the touch. That late pass, spread now for Henry. Henry to Naylor. Naylor comes in field. Joint did well. McDermott making good yards. Inside, this is Peacock going for the line. Oh, Peacock scored a great try. Never has much to take down between these two. Kick through, McDermott's there. Oh, just shy of the try then. The ball just beat him. Well, shoot nowhere to go. Sonny Nicol, first touch of the ball. It wasn't tackled the first time, it certainly was the second. Long. Well, Saints, no depth then. Last tackle. The best position Saints have been in with the ball. Kick through from Tommy Martin. By corner. Gets his second tackle. I was going to say, did well to stop in. But the chase. From Yolov. Gets a good position for Saints. Shields stands out the back first receiver. It's nothing from Spruce. And Henry Paul. Spread on Martin. The joint. He's finished off by Robbie Paul. Great defence from the Paul brothers. Shields goes running. Yolov gets outside his man. Well, that's Yolov all over. Just came up at the wrong angle. Scott Naylor. And Yolov just put a step on him, just got outside him. And deceptively fast Yolov. Very quick for a big fella. And that's 4 points. Sean Long. Few inches in from the touchline. Strikes it well. And it's good. Well, exhibition of goal kicking this afternoon. Good conditions, of course. 8-6 the Bulls lead. Helens. Stewart comes running away with the ball. Doesn't make many yards. Very flat line. Cunningham inside to Nicol. Lost the ball. Robbie Paul's away. Robbie Paul's got Sean Long. Can't beat him. Sean Long did well. Close the gap. He had a man. Robbie Paul had a man pushing into his right. Sean Long came and cut him off. Henry Paul now. Back to by corner. Scrambling now. Saints. Big mistake that then from Nicol. Ball goes to McDermott, late pass. Ball goes back to Forshaw. Oh, excellent football. Peacock. Well, the Bulls asking all the questions of this Saints defence. Releasing the ball. And a very skinny 10 then from Mr. Russell Smith. Oh, and that's nowhere near 10. They're not even pretending to get onside at that set. Well, a couple of referees have been like that this season. You really have to enforce the 10. The game's not playable. Joint doing the tough yards. Martin inside to Newell. This time Newell brought down. Cunningham beats Nicol. Nicol will be looking for ball security this time. Stopped by his ex-teammate Robbie Paul. And that's giveaway football. Interfering. Let them play the ball. Martin feeds fairly. Where's that Shields? Martin again, that little pass. Off is demolished. This is Shields. Oh, gets one away. Play on. Well, he had a second stab at it. Still play on, said Mr. Smith. Well, nobody on side then, nobody. Referees don't seem to enforce the 10 right on that red zone. Joint. Oh, Newell almost sneaking his way over. Joint this time, has a dip. Throws one a wild one back. Cunningham. Offloads. Goes to Long. Long. Almost with the cut through. Desperate defence from the Bulls. 5th tackle. Well, there's not a player with Mr. Smith. Not a single player, apart from the fullback Helens, who was with Mr. Smith then. Right corner. Well, that's a better 10. Regan brings the ball out. Gives his forwards a breather. Forshaw comes. Henry Paul, little chip. Oh, looking. And Sprouts just apologising to Stewart then. I think Stewart milking that, acting like a dairymaid. Long. Oof. Well, Hopper did well to evade Regan's tackle. That wasn't the best pass from Tommy Martin. Stewart. Slam backwards. Fairly runs into heavy traffic. He ran a red light then. Then Garner, Laws and McDermott, the front row, slammed him. Sean Long, nowhere to go. Outstanding defence from the Bulls. Cunningham, inside, to Helens, to Long. Martin, slips one back to Joint. Joint looking for an offload, can't get one. Last tackle. Bulls with the sun in their eyes. Martin goes to the corner, Withers underneath. Takes it well. Dealt by Stewart. Here comes Gartner. Good tackle from Fairley. Good football from both sides today. Look at that defence. Yonkers with that tackle. That's not the best pass from Henry, but Naylor does well to tidy it up. Peacock. Henry goes high, Helens underneath, Sullivan and Stewart if he needs them. That's good evasion. Oh, nicely worked from Helens. A no-win situation. A little bit of evasion, a little bit of patience. Haven't got far with the ball, they haven't come upfield much. But what they've done, they've given the teammates a chance to get back and get organised. Again, flat line for Saints. Oh, good ball from Shields. Inside from Stewart to Long. Oh, Long at his best. Outstanding reply. Shields getting a magic ball out the back door. Stewart doing well. Threw a long pass in. Too long. And he came back on the angle with a high stepping run of his and just evaded the remnants of the defence. Great try from St Helens. So Anderson and Fielding take the field, and Garner and Peacock go to the bench. McDermott. Well, that was just eye rules, Mr. Smith. Just eye contact, McDermott. Nothing swinging, nothing vicious about it. Shields leads Nico. Anderson in quickly into the action. Helens trying that little late run through the heart of the ruck, hoping that dummy runners would draw defenders off. This is Yonkers. Saints looking more comfortable with the ball, playing a very flat line. Here goes Cunningham to Martin. The Yonkers back into Shields. Again, Shields with that one-handed pop pass out the back door. Saints on the attack. Long. Then Shield inside. What it was. Martin with the kick, no doubt. Back against the grain. Oh. Classy stuff from McDermott, showing all his skills there. Spruce. Well, listen, I don't understand Mr. Russell Smith. He awards offside then. Robbie Fall into Fielding. Fielding through Cunningham's tackle. Chances now. Henry Fall trying to develop the football. Good tackle from Fairley. Forshaw offloads, finds Robbie. Robbie with a step. Gone! It's gone! Brilliant football! Spruce to go under the post! Absolutely outstanding football from Robbie Fall. Guts and commitment. Took the ball to the line. Looked at the big fellas. Drifted to his right, put a left-handed feint on, and then put the pedal to the metal. Juiced up, and Spruce came on the perfect line. And had enough pace to carry it to the posts. What a game of Super League we're having. Excellent football from both teams. Henry. So the Bulls lead 14 points to 10. They're coming up to act. Anderson retains the ball well, gets it out to 25 metres. Oh, Gardner's gone. Showed the ball, he's got Withers with him. Sets Withers up. Oh, lucky. Withers stumbled just as he was coming in to take the pass. Excellent football from Gardner. Showed the ball, went clear. Looked as though he was setting Withers up. Held on again. Positioned Withers perfectly for the inside ball, and Withers just stumbled at the vital time and led off there for saves. Robbie Paul inside to Fielden. Fielden comes crashing in. This is McDermott. Looking lively this season, McDermott. Well, all the Bulls players are. Spread to Robbie. Inside to Naylor. Naylor tries that crash through. Henry signals the corner kick. Going up into the sun. Goes up. It's a good one. Chances for Withers here. Just happy to bat the ball back inside. And Mr. Smith rolling. Knock on. Loppe with a quick play of the ball, tries to tempt the Bulls into another penalty. Barely offloads. The way McDonald first touches a joint in that left-handed channel. Cunningham. Well, that's obstruction. It has to be obstruction. You cannot go running through and knocking defenders on the ground, even accidentally. Spread on. Cunningham. Martin to Long. To Shields. Into Hoppy. Hoppy eventually brought down last tackle. Long spreads it. Good tactic. But a foot in touch rules the linesman. And Sean Long being penalised for talking. Well, Sean Long out of order there. I mean, it was superb football, but Sean Long really cannot see whether the foot's been put in touch or not. And he's still talking to the linesman. He wants to watch himself. He could be spending 10 minutes on the bench. Ball goes to Anderson. Anderson. McDonald can't hold him back. Cunningham finishes him off. Well, two tall fellas there, hold of the third tall fella. McDonald, Shields and McDermott. Good running from Fielden. Ball dislodged. Knock on. Rules Mr. Smith. Quite right. Good defence. Well, these players earning the money today. Used to have to wait for what, 6-7 matches before teams warmed up and started playing full throttle. But not these days, not with Super League. start from minute 1 and carry on right through the season at full throttle. Here goes Hoppy. Long to Shields. He offloads. Tommy Martin spreads one to Joint. Joint looking to get Newlove away. And then head eye contact. Charles Mr. Smith. And Stuart Fielding, I think. Helens. Good enough. Nearly came off that little play. Putting him again, this time to Shields. Somebody came out of the line too early. Man on man, that situation, you're going to back Shields with a little bit of space. That's not it, Fairley, not Shields. I keep getting them two confused. They're both very similar from this distance. To put the Saints 2 points back in front. Oh, what a battle it is. Ding dong. The lead changing hands several times already. And Sean Long completes the formalities. 16-14 the Saints lead. Goes to the corner, Helens catches. Reads Shields, Fairley offloads to Hoppy. Helens runs in to heavy traffic. So Matt Bennett goes to the bench, Peacock. Comes back on field. Gartner does well. Cunningham making a pig's ear of that. This is Peacock. Just had a cup of tea and a Woodbine on the bench. Should be feeling fairly fresh this last few minutes. Here goes Naylor. Anderson keeps going forward. Short side, Peacock, well, good tackling. Martin and Joint have handled Peacock well so far this game. Little kick through, chance, ooh, just too strong. Got Withers and by corner. This is Hoppy. Sullivan. Forced backwards. Good defence. Foreshore and Fielding in and tackling long to Shields. He's slammed down. This time it's Fairley. Fairley gets a good pass away again. The offloads from these two props has been outstanding for Saints. Certainly. Give another dimension to this Saints pack in terms of offloads. Here goes Spruce. Ooh, hits the line well. Almost through, but falls to Joint's tackle. By corner. Good return that from the full-back and the winger. Brought the ball out. 25 metres. Chance for a spread. Robbie finds Regan. Regan inside to Robbie. Hoppy did well. Tracking back. Well, that's got to be a penalty. But what does Hoppy want? Excellent football from the Bulls though on that return. Spruce and Bycorner building the platform, then the spread. And Regan almost getting Robbie Paul away. Withers. That's eye contact, surely. Shoulder, says Mr. Smith. His late pass. Fielding. Fixes a foil. Oh! Well, it's Irish stuff, is that move. The Bulls play it so well. But you only just want one player to be a fraction out on his alignment. And it breaks down. Which just happened that time. Stretching that Saints defence. Who to do any minute. Tommy Martin. Once again. Feeds the scrum. Sean Longs to the first centre. And Shields standing out. First receiver. Helens. Well, that seems very harsh. Both players. Market defence then released and stood up very quickly. And were clear of the man when the whistle went. Fairly. Good tackle underneath. From Gartner. Martin spreads it for Long. Long. With that drift across. Can be so dangerous. Helens. Nowhere to go. Long. Into Yonkers. Well, Jimmy Laws gave himself away then. Put his hand up. And Mr. Smith thinks, I'm sure Mr. Smith saw nothing then. But James Laws with his body language gave himself away. Mr. Smith on the blind side. As James Laws stood away and put his hand up, Mr. Smith said, well, you must have done something to be reacting like that. We'll have a penalty. And made the last kick of the half to put Saints 4 points in front. 14-16 it stands now. Wrong. Kicks that. And there goes the hooter. Saints lead 18-16. 14-18 I should say. So Long gets us away for the second half. Fielding brings it out. Next good yards. Bulls 4 point in arrears. This game could go either way. We know St. Helens are resilient. Certainly have been in his last 18 months or so. Anderson. Oh, close to wrong man. Offloaded to Tommy Martin. He steamrolled Cunningham, and this is good work. This is good work from the Bulls. Look at that. Won't let the man down on his feet, shoveling back. And it's Newell of the shoveling back, not an easy fella to move about. MacDonald offloads. Cunningham picks it up. Good work from Forshaw. Came in, denied Cunningham any space or time. Tommy Martin. Well, it must be slippy on the. Well, that's basketball stuff from Shields. Long. Back to Shields. Shields offloads to Hoppy this time. It goes to ground. But Saints still with the ball. Hoppy almost through. Anderson does well to hang on. Almost gave a penalty away. Long. And Sonny Martin goes high. In with the chase. Spruce catches. This is Regan. Well, if the Bulls kick to this corner there, right-hand corner, it will be difficult for the Saints players. The sun dropping low and will be directly in their eyes. As Gardner drinks one in. Tackled by Fairley. Peacock. Good work from Tommy Martin. Yolo, that's dangerous. Tommy Martin did well then, took the ground off Peacock, dislodged the ball. Sean Long. Cunningham turns the ball in to Fairley. Fairley. There's a fair handful. Half a metre short of the line, Saints. Ball goes to Martin, to Long. Spreads it. Well, that died a death. Shields stood wide on that move. Long tries a little sneak. Gets nowhere. How many tackles that? Martin comes up a player, play on. Well, there were so many men offside then. I mean, way offside. And the Saints, and Mr. Smith is going to have a word with Chris Joynt and issue a general warning, I think. He's had enough holding down from Saints. Henry Paul. Puts the ball into touch. Anderson comes forward. Chris Joynt complaining. Ball goes to Fielden. Good work from Cunningham. Very good this defence from St Anne's, the way it slides. It's tight and compact. And engage quickly. Robbie Ford. Inside. Forshaw offloads to Spruce. Oh, that's good work from MacDonald. Takes Spruce quickly. Henry Paul. Floats one over. By corner. Well, it's all on. But it's not a try. Knock forward. By corner. Well, did he play with his hands or did he knock it with his head? If it was his head, it'd have been play on. Saint scrum. Well. defence. Let's Saints off the hook. Fairly. Offloads to Martin. Ball goes down, Sean Long picks it up with that crossfield run. Spread again from Fairley. This is Cunningham. Good tackle Withers. Excellent defence. Great football from Saints. That came from the ball going down on the deck. Here goes Cunningham. Step inside. Makes it to the line. Excellent try, Kieran Cunningham. Outstanding football from Saints. Their ability to pick up from any position and cause a threat. Exemplified there. There was nothing on. The ball went to ground. Sean Long picked up and it ended up with Kieran Cunningham going through. So the Bulls, 6-point deficit. As Regan claims that ball from the kickoff. Anderson fouls it forward. Laws goes to the short side for Shaw. Deep pass to Robbie, to Henry, into Fielden. Fielden almost through. Good tackle from Joint. Great defence. Henry Paul spreads one. Oh, great ball. Peacock to Regan. Outstanding football from the Bulls. Excellent handling, Henry Paul. And Jamie Peacock showed his all-round ability then. Or was it Gardner? No, it's Gardner, I'm sorry. Gardner showed his all-round ability. Took a pass. Would have been tempted to go for the line as a second rower. 18:22 with a kick to come. He's already kicked from wide out. Henry Paul, that sounds good. Oh! Great kicking exhibition. And Anderson again brings it out. And again the spread on. Out to Naylor. Naylor. Just holds on. Good chase. Really get across well, St. Helens. They condense the line really tight, but they track the ball well. Obviously done a lot of work on defence. Ian Millward. Henry Paul back to Spruce. Nothing on for Spruce, last tackle. Running on the 5th. Gardner kicked it, wrong man. Sean Long, ooh, dearie me. Did well, Gardner. You don't want to be kicking to Sean Long and let him get a head start. Well, 30 minutes of the game left. What a delight it's been for any rugby league supporter. Both teams contributed. Oh, here goes Fairley. Fairley with a good run. Somebody out to lunch then in the Bulls defence. Long to Martin. Martin throws one to Anderson. Can Anderson go the distance? Won't try to. Bycorner winds up. Got away. Good run from Bycorner. Excellent work. Chances. Withers. Forshaw, ooh, almost round his man. Well, he tried to release that ball for the pass. He was dislodged, looking to get it back. Laws on the short side. Last tackle. And a penalty for talking. James Laws talking out of turn, giving the position up. And we have with us at full back now, and Alex Wilkinson comes off the bench to the left wing. So 16,500 attendance today at the Valley Parade. It's not a bad opener for Super League. Oh, dear me. I think that's Stankovic. Oh, ran a red light then. Barely cleaned up that time. Garner and Anderson on the tackle. Martin spreads it back to Nickel. Nickel tries to wind up. Offloads, good offload from Nickel. Hoppy. Last tackle. Ball goes to Long. Long to Stankovic. Wellsdale, well defended by the Bulls. And very quickly, the Saints defence reorganises. Well, no question, the best two defences in Super League on the field today. Once again, by corner, picking up the tough yards. Good tackle, Cunningham. Regan just tried to put a left foot step on him. Cunningham having none of it. Last tackle. Ball goes to Robbie, to Henry. Henry goes high and deep. Too strong though. That really is a poor kick. You could think of 1,001 different options that you could take from that position. It would be a better option. Joint spins out of Anderson's tackle, finished off by Henry Paul. Martin into Nickel. Quick engagement from both defences. Fairley again with that backdoor pass. Sean Long. Oh, good tackle. Oh, and good work. Chances. Oh, Gardner with a chance. He's got Helens. Got Regan. Oh, knock on. Rolls Mr. Smith. They'll all come back. Well, I'm not sure. You'd have to go with the referee's call in that situation, much closer than us. Yolo. Wellens. Oh, again. Marking defence, looking a little slow. Long into Nickel. Nickel gets away from one challenge. It's finished off by Forshaw and Fielden over the top. It's Yonkers. Short side. Shields. Well, Shields and Fairley are adept at that. Backhand offload. Long with a good kick. By corner. Excellent catch from by corner. Good setup from Saints. Everybody on side. Good chase. No room for a mistake there from my corner. This is Wilkinson. His first touch of the ball. Short side. Peacock. Trying to get round. Newlove. Brings him down. Henry. Off the ground to Robbie. Bulls just beginning to lose a little bit of shape in attack. Robbie to Forshaw. Forshaw puts the toe to the ball. Stewart tidies up. Well, Bulls just not looking as composed. They're getting to the fifth tackle and not setting things up. Here goes Long. Feeds Martin to Joint. Joint. Eventually brought down. And that's that little short side play whereby acting half picks up, drifts in field, stops, passes it back to the man who's played the ball and just tries to create that overlap. Oh, 20 minutes into the last quarter. Van Gaarne back on track. Anderson goes to the bench. Robbie Paul! Whoa! Almost away. Eventually gets a pass to Fielding. Fielding brought down by Stankovic. By corner! By corner! Oh, look at that running! Outstanding! Broken takes up. Ball goes to Robbie. To Naylor. Wrong side by corner. Had gone in field. He was playing the ball. Lack of direction. Fielding fancies a chance. Saints scrambling now. This is the late setup. I'm not sure what McDermott and Withers were setting up for then. Maybe a flat ball. Certainly didn't come off. Shields. Stewart. Knocked back. Rolls Mr. Smith. Cunningham spreads the ball to Martin. To Joint. Good tackle. From Robbie Paul. Long. Oh, you can't stand off this fella. Well, Van Gaarne did reach out. Caught Sean Long down his ear hole. Bulls just beginning to look a little bit fragile in the ruck. Players not working in marker defence. Long picked up then and nobody was quick to engage. Fairley had a run earlier on coming up the ruck, and you can see that Cunningham will make them pay from that position if they don't tighten up. Sean Long strikes it. 2 points. Bulls, the Saints go 4 points in front. 24-20. 18 minutes of the game left. Still anybody's game. Everything to play for. Again, a great hanging kick from Henry Paul, and chances here for Forshaw. And Mr. Smith rules a knock-on from the Bulls. John Long looking to get away with that. Again, Mangana, bit of eye contact. Sonny Nicol. Finished off by McDermott. Newlove's away. Whoa. Lucky there. Newlove just stepped McDermott and was away with Sullivan in support. And once again, St. Helens scrimmage with Sean Long standing wide out in defence. Eventually tackles Michael Withers. Regan. Chances for the Bulls. The Bulls have two prop forwards stood wide out here in McDermott and Fielden. McDermott, and you could see what they're trying to do, trying to use McDermott as a foil, and then feed Fielden with a bit of space with Vicona and Naylor in support. Vicona takes it forward. Lows, hesitates, then feeds Henry Paul. To Mangana. Mangana on the move. Mangana. Got to keep in. Oh, he keeps going. Look at this man. Oh, look at that. He's over the line. It's got to be a 10-metre scrum if nothing else. Whoa, did you see that? Mangana. Almost unstoppable once he gets on the move. And what a nice setup from the Bulls. Using the big fella and getting him moving wide out. Looked as though he's going to the touchline. 3 or 4 people hold of him, make no difference. Robbie and Henry trying to work a bit of magic in front of the post. Laws to Fielden. Fielden falls to Shale's tackle. That has to be a penalty. Laws goes for the line, gets over. Does he get the ball down? No, once again. Saints hanging on desperately. Backs to the wall. 24-20, the Saints lead. But we know that Saints are resilient. Robbie Paul to Henry. Henry tries a step, feeds Naylor. Naylor into Vicona. Hoppy did well. I'm sorry, Newlow. Henry to Peacock. McDermott will take one in. McDermott goes forward. Set up now. For the late run round from Rosie. No, it's for the deep pass. The spread is on to Mangana. Stood wide again. Outstanding defence from Saints, because the Bulls, well, that's a silly penalty to give away. Quick tap. Henry to McDermott. Henry's going for the line. Oh, he got it! He kept the ball free. He put it over the line. Looked as though he's been stopped by that scrambling defence. They kept his head, kept cool, and The ball over the line, like an octopus's tentacle coming out. 4 points, richly deserved by the Bulls. $24 apiece. What a game of Super League. Phil, got a sweat on. What a game of Super League this is. The Bulls, they then report to kick this, will take the lead once again. $26-24. With 11 minutes left to play. Withers. No mistakes now in your own red zone. Bangana. Well, that's got to be eye contact. Hope he didn't fancy standing in front of Bangana, and you can't blame him for that. Then you can't go swinging an arm. Bangana again. What a game. Trundles it forward. Peacock. Good defence. Laws to McDermott. Cunningham came in. Flying in. Peacock did well then. Wasn't a tidy pass. Bulls using that short side. Going short side again to Regan. Regan! Oh, Regan! Came on like a dump truck. Straight as an arrow. Bulldozed his way over the line. You thought the Bulls had played that short side too many times, but they knew exactly what they were doing. And Regan has earned his airfare from Australia in that one move. And the Bulls have a 6-point lead, 24-20. 8 minutes to play. This time, Saints go for the short kick. And they've come up with it in the shape of Peter Shields. Stankovic offloads. Fairly. Play on. Bulls come up with the ball. They need ball security now, the Bulls. High corner. Flies one to Robbie. Robbie to Michael Withers. I'm sorry, that was Jamie Peacock. McDermott now. Bulls coming forward all the time. Look out for Bangana. He'll buy the clock up. Takes him 10 minutes to get him down to ground. Fielden. Bringing it forward all the time, the Bulls. Here comes Bangana. Oh well. Joint did well then. Stopped close. Using the ball. Well, Michael Withers has made a big deal of that. And again, that's too strong. Just snatched at it Initially, Michael Withers led the pigs here a bit, tidied it up, but gave the ball up. Nickel. Bulls defence. Solid. Fairly. No way through this time. Oh, look at that. Oh, Van Garner. Shoaling backwards 10 metres. Cunningham. And reckless challenge from Ryan McDermott. Kick from Tommy Martin. Gives Saints the best position for a long time. Cunningham to Joint. The way Saints are dangerous when they're coming from being behind. Sean Long turns the ball inside to Shields. Martin. People standing and watching him. Yulov. Good tackle. Henry Paul then. Barely goes for the line. Stop this time. No gap. Cunningham to Long. After Stankovic. He throws one out the back door. The Bulls come up with the ball. In the shape of Jamie Peacock. And that's offside. Well, no more offside than I say. 70% of the game so far. Four minutes to full time. Here goes Van Garner. Shane Regan, 2-try hero today. Picked the man of the match up. Well, it could have gone to any one of the 34 players that's been out there. Here goes Forshaw, who almost through. Brought down by Hoppy. Laws to Peacock. Peacock with that surge, offloads. Good offload from Peacock. This is Fielden. Saints defence still scrambling well. Ball security not good enough. Fielden, plenty of time to secure the ball. This will be Saints scrum. Martin. Long to Shields. Hoppy. Can't get through. Looks like Shields having trouble with the cramp. Martin inside to Joint. Joint to Long. That's a knock on. Nice setup. They knew what they were doing, Saints. Set that play up. Martin bringing Joint in on the angle, and then Long linking with him. A quick transfer, but Cunningham had overrun it. So the Bulls. Robert feeds Wilkinson. Bulls need a steady set. Nobody will need to tell them that they have to play right to the last seconds against the Saints. McDermott just goes forward, nothing ambitious. Eat the yards and the clock. There he goes. Michael Withers. Are the Bulls going for a drop goal? Well, Vicorna's going to go forward. It's going to be a drop goal after this, I reckon. Henry Paul set. It's a drop goal. Ball goes back. 1 point. 1 point and the game. And the 2 championship points for the Bulls. And a deserved 2 championship points. Hard fought, hard earned against an outstanding outfit. No doubt the Saints will go for a short kick-off again. Clock running down into the last 40 seconds. Robbie Paul picks up. Here goes Wilkinson. 3 tackles gone. That's all the Bulls need to do. Well, that was really untidy. Bulls only need a simple formula. Just take the ball forward and put a good kick in. And that'll do. The hooter will go. Well, with 40 seconds left. There goes the hooter. Full time. The Bulls have secured their first championship points of Super League 2001. And that's the start of a long journey which will lead us into October, and no doubt these teams will obviously meet again at St Helens in round 2, and you can bet they'll also meet in the playoffs as well. If not indeed in the Challenge Cup, both teams still in the Challenge Cup. Great crowd, 16,500, and an afternoon's outstanding entertainment. The lead changing hands 4 or 5 times. So from myself, Mick McGowan and Micro Video, join us next week as we pursue our retention of the Challenge Cup at Wakefield Trinity's Bellevue Ground.